Rex admirabilis et triumphato nobilis ducendo ineffabilis totas desiderabilis totas desiderabilis. Alleluia, 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 Amen.
Welcome to First Unitarian Church of Orlando. I'm Rhonda Rodriguez, one of the members of the worship team. Today's service is a look back at the past 14 months of music presented during our virtual services. To that end, today's opening text comes to us from Reverend Dr. Dan Lambert. You are welcome here no matter who you are, no matter where you come from, no matter what your background. You are welcome here to join us as we proclaim worth in our spiritual journeys. You are welcome to join us as we sing songs that uplift our very beings. You are welcome to join us in community as we live, learn, and love together. All are welcome as we worship that which gives us each meaning and value. No matter what you call this building, this hour, or this gathering of people, we worship as one body, illuminated by the light of the chalice. For more information about our congregation, go to orlandouu.org or email WelcomeTeam@orlandouu.org. After service today at 11:30 is our usual fellowship where we gather with each other and chat. One of the breakout rooms is the Welcome Center where you can bring any questions you have about our church. Here's the meeting number and passcode. We'll repeat this slide at the end of worship. All are welcome. Now is the time to sign up for covenant groups. Covenant groups are a small group ministry that gather once a month from October to May. Covenant group topics relate with Sunday services, allowing participants to reflect, connect with, and deepen their understanding of those themes. By joining a covenant group, we ask that you commit to attending your group each month. This year, we have some groups that will begin online and meet in person when able, as well as some fully online offerings. All are welcome to attend our drop-in covenant, which is held every Wednesday from 7 o'clock to 8:30. The link is in the weekly update each week. Here's Elizabeth Horn with some more information about covenant groups.
Hi, everyone. My name is Elizabeth, and my pronouns are she, her, hers. One of my favorite 1U activities from this past year was being a part of my covenant group. It allowed me to feel spiritually and emotionally connected to other congregants, even over Zoom. Do you want to be a part of covenant groups again or to try it for the first time? You are in luck because sign-ups for covenant group are happening now. Covenant groups are a small group ministry to check in with one another and through guided discussion to reflect on the themes of Sunday services. Groups gather once a month from October to May. By joining a covenant group, we ask that you commit to attending your group each month. This year, we have some groups that will begin online and meet in person as able, as well as fully online offerings. And we also have a drop-in covenant, which is held every Wednesday from 7 to 8:30 and is open to all. So you can check for that link in your weekly update. And if you want to sign up for a covenant group, that is also in the weekly update, or you can check the link provided in the chat for this service. Thank you.
The One You Beloved Water Ceremony will occur on Saturday, August 28th from 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. Gather your family and pets and head over to the labyrinth on campus to pour your water into One U's communal bowl. We'll film everyone and share the final video in our in-gathering service on September 12th. Families who prefer to send in short videos of their children interacting with water at home are also encouraged. Please follow the signs to drive around the parking lot circle where we will direct you, with masks, to the labyrinth. Once at the labyrinth, if you are alone or in your family pod, you will have the option of removing your mask when you pour your water. Just think how meaningful it will be to participate and how lovely it will be to see one another on film at the in-gathering service. Reverend Margalie will be holding Vespers on the 2nd and 4th Wednesday evenings via Zoom beginning at 7 p.m. So the next community gathering is this coming Wednesday, August 25th. Check the newsletter for details. The Zoom link is here on the slide and in the newsletter and weekly update as well. Last week, I was reminded yet again how giving and ready to share our One U community is. My daughter Karina is working on her Girl Scout Silver Award project, and she thought it would be a good idea to highlight the One U community garden and how it can be used to create healthy local meals. Renee Stutzman did not hesitate to take time out to tour the garden with Karina to help her choose and pick a variety of produce and plant new seeds to start growing. We learned a lot and are eager to help the garden continue to thrive. That's just one of the many reasons our family makes a regular contribution to One U. And this month, One U continues to share the plate with the Zebra Coalition. The Zebra Coalition is a network of organizations which provide services to lesbian, gay, bisexual, transgender, and all youth LGBTQ+, ages 13 to 24. The coalition assists young people facing homelessness, bullying, isolation from their families, and physical, sexual, and drug abuse with individualized programs to guide them to recovery and stability. So if you'd like to make an offering to support the many ministries of this congregation, go to orlandouu.org and click the donate button in the upper right corner, or send a text, or send a check. Thank you for choosing to spend your Sunday morning with us. Now, let the music play.
We are going, heaven knows where we are going, but we know within, and we will get there. Heaven knows how we will get there, but we know we will. It will be hard, we know, and the road will be muddy and rough, but we'll get there. Heaven knows how we will get there, but we know we will. Woy-ya-ya, 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 woy-ya-ya. We are going, heaven knows where we are going, but we know within, and we will get there. Heaven knows how we we will. It will be hard, we know, and the road will be muddy and rough, but we'll get there. Heaven knows how we will get there, but we know we will. Oh yeah, yeah. 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 Oh yeah, yeah.
I'm Aubrey Connelly-Candelario, Director of Music Ministries for First Unitarian Church, and it is the first week back to school, so I hope you don't mind that I'm coming to you today from inside my choir classroom. Today's service is a retrospective look at some of the music that our 1U Music family has produced over the last 14 months. Singing has been especially problematic during this global pandemic. But our musicians, both church members and guests, have found ways to keep singing alive for our congregation. We hope that we will soon be singing together again, face to face. But for today, enjoy this listen back to just a few of the over 200 music videos we recorded between March of 2020 and August of 2021. In the words of Rosemary Tolliver, music has the power to make us smile and brings us to all types of tears. It can carry us back in time, and it inspires us to dance in the moment. For all of our days, there is music. Amen. Blessed be. Now, come, let us worship together.
Good morning. We're the Horn family. I'm Elizabeth, and this is my daughter Ansley and her baby brother Nolan. Say hi.
Hi. Hi.
Unitarian Universalists light a chalice at the beginning of worship to set aside this time as a sacred time. Please say with us the familiar words. In the light of truth and in the warmth of love, we gather to seek, to sustain, and to share.
Today we're reading This Little Light of Mine, adapted by Raffi and illustrated by Stacy Schuett. This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine, let it shine, let it shine, let it shine. I'm gonna take this light around the world and I'm gonna let it shine. I'm gonna take this light around the world and I'm gonna let it shine. I'm gonna take this light around the world and I'm gonna let it shine. Let it shine, let it shine, let it shine. This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. Let it shine, let it shine, let it shine. I won't let anyone blow it out. I'm gonna let it shine. I won't let anyone blow it out. I'm gonna let it shine. I won't let anyone blow it out. I'm gonna let it shine. This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. Let it shine, let it shine, let it shine. Every day, I'm gonna let my little light shine. Thank you for listening to This Little Light of Mine.
As we make space for the joys and sorrows of this congregation, I invite you to participate in our communion of names by adding the names of those who are on your hearts this morning in the chat, whether they are there due to a joy or a sorrow. Now, please join me in prayer, followed by a moment of silent meditation. As we gather this morning to co-create sacred space together, to let the energy of music wash over us. Some of us are aware of the dire situation in Haiti right now, and for the people of Afghanistan. Let's keep them in our thoughts as they face food and water shortage and are in need of shelter. Let's keep them in our prayers and do what we can, even from this distance. Also, let's send healing energy to our neighbors near and far who are suffering from COVID or some other life-threatening condition. Let's keep Kat's R's Aunt Ella and her family in our thoughts and prayers. Her aunt, her uncle, his parents, and both of their daughters have come down with COVID-19. The elders are particularly frail and are a great concern. Send them love and positive energy for a speedy recovery. I call on the spirit of love and action and the spirit of compassion to move us to offer all that we can to alleviate suffering and provide relief whenever it is within our control. And even as we offer support, may we hold dear those who are close to us and find meaning and pleasure in the everyday things. And may the music we hear during this hour together sustain us in our work towards the beloved community. May we be so blessed.
Breathe in, breathe out, breathe in, breathe out, breathe in, breathe out, breathe in, breathe out, breathe in, in, I breathe in peace. When I breathe out, I'll breathe out love. When I breathe in, I'll breathe in peace. When I breathe out, I'll breathe out love. When I breathe in, I'll breathe in peace. When I breathe out, I'll breathe out love. Breathe in, breathe out. Breathe in, breathe out. Breathe in, breathe out. Breathe in, breathe.
Traditional African American spiritual, Yonder Come Day. I will be singing this as a virtual duet with CHALICE choir member Steve Hanna. Yonder come day, day is a breaking. Yonder come day, oh my soul. Yonder come day, day is breaking. Sun is rising in my soul. Rise up, singing. Days are breaking, oh my soul. Rise up, singing. Sun is rising in my soul. Yonder come day, days are breaking. Yonder come day, oh my soul. Yonder come day, days are breaking. Sun is rising in my soul. Rise up, singing. Days are breaking, oh my soul. Rise up, singing. Sun is rising in my soul.
Lift up your voice higher, higher every day. Lift up your voice higher. Rejoice in every way. I'm singing, you're singing, we're singing. Oh, make a joyful noise unto the world. Lift up your voice higher, higher every day. Lift up your voice higher. Rejoice in every way. I'm singing, you're singing, we're singing. Oh, make a joyful noise unto the world.
Nobody sings the way you do, nobody sings like me. I sing of praise, I sing of joy,
Sing in harmony.
there was something deep inside that just wants to be free. Gonna lift my voice today.
Lift up your voice
Lift
and
up your
sing.
voice
Higher every day.
higher.
Lift up your voice
Lift
and
up
sing.
your voice.
Rejoice in every way.
Oh,
I'm singing, you're singing, we're singing. Oh, make a joyful
Sing
noise
unto
unto
the world.
Sing out proud, sing out strong. Lift your voice loud and long. Lift up your voice and sing.
out
Higher every day. Lift up your voice and sing.
out
Rejoice in every way. I'm singing,
Lift your
you're singing,
voice.
we're singing. Oh, make a joyful noise unto the world. Lift up your
Nobody
voice
sings
and
the way
sing.
you do. Nobody
Higher
sings
every
like
day.
me.
Lift up
I
your
sing
voice
of praise,
and
I sing
sing.
of joy, I
rejoicing
Sing in harmony. I know
I'm
there's
singing,
something deep
you're
inside
singing,
that wants
we're
to be set
singing.
free.
Oh, make a joyful
Gonna lift
noise
my
unto
voice
the Lord.
today.
Lift up your voice and sing. Higher
Higher
every day. Lift up your voice and sing. Rejoice in every way.
Oh,
I'm singing, you're singing, we're singing. Oh, make a joyful noise unto the world. Higher.
You're broken down and tired of living life on a merry-go-round, and you can't find the fighter, but I see it in you, so we gon' walk it out. Move mountains, we gon' walk it out and move mountains. And I'll rise up, I'll rise like the day, I'll rise up, I'll rise unafraid, I'll rise up, and I'll do it 1,000 times again. And I'll rise up, high like the waves, I'll rise up, in spite of the ache, I'll rise up, and I'll do it 1,000 times again. For you, for you, for you, for you. When the silence isn't quiet and it feels like it's getting hard to breathe, and I know you feel like dying, but I promise we'll bring the world to its feet and move mountains. Bring it to its feet and move mountains. And I'll rise up, I'll rise like the day, I'll rise up, I'll rise unafraid, I'll rise up, and I'll do it 1,000 times again. For you, for you, for you, for you. All we need is hope, and for that we have each other, and for that we have each other. Yeah, we will rise, we will rise, we will rise. Oh, we'll rise. And I'll rise up, I'll rise like the day, I'll rise up, in spite of the ache, I will rise 1,000 times again. And we'll rise up, high like the waves, we'll rise up, in spite of the ache, we'll rise up, and we'll do it 1,000 times again. For you, for you, for you, for you.
balm in Gilead to make the wounded whole. There is a balm in Gilead to heal the sin-sick soul. Sometimes I feel discouraged and think my work's in vain, but then the Holy Spirit revives my soul again. There is a balm in Gilead to make the wounded whole. There is a balm in Gilead to heal the sin-sick soul. If you cannot preach like Peter, if you cannot pray like Paul, you can tell the love of Jesus and say he died for all. There is a balm in Gilead to make the wounded whole. There is a balm in Gilead to heal the sin-sick soul. the sea, the sky. Let the sun shine, let the sun shine in, the sun shine in. Let the sun shine, let the sun shine in, the sun shine in. Oh, oh, oh. Let the sun shine, let the sun shine in, the sun shine in. Let the sun shine, let the sun shine in, the sun shine in. Let the sun shine, let the sun shine in, the sun shine in. Let the sun shine, let the sun shine in, the sun shine in. Let the sun shine, let the sun shine in, the sun shine in. There's a river flowing in my soul. There's a river flowing in my soul, and it's telling me that I'm somebody. There's a river flowing in my soul. There's a river flowing in my heart. There's a river flowing in my heart, and it's telling me that I'm somebody. There's a river flowing in my heart. There's a river that keeps flowing in my mind. There's a river that's flowing in my mind, and it's telling me that I'm somebody. There's a river flowing in my mind. There's a river, oh, it's flowing. There's a river, it keeps flowing. There's a river flowing in my heart. There's a river flowing. There's a river flowing. There's a river flowing in my soul. Yeah.
Please join us in extinguishing our chalice. We extinguish the flame, but not the light of truth, the warmth of community, or the fire of commitment. These we carry in our hearts until we are together again. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Good job.
That time I think we actually did it.
We got it.
Our benediction today are the words of the retired UU minister, Richard Gilbert. By our presence here with one another, hearing the harmony that is the music of the spheres, may some of the harshness and discord of our human lives be transmuted into music. A new song in our hearts may there be, a new harmony in our beings, so that we shall return to our several duties with fresh courage and with eagerness and with rejoicing. Beloveds, worship has ended, and now the service truly begins.
Fuente de amor.